Hello, my friends. Well, it's time again for a new episode of Three Albums for the Week. We're starting with this album, Into Battle, and the band Broca's Helm was formed in San Francisco, California, 1982. This album was released 1984, and what I know, they are still active today. The backside is not so much more than the songs Black, White and Green. But these little green spots really do it beautiful to the black. Simple cover, but looks okay. Brocashelm was signed of First Strike Records, but they have some different disagreements. This cover artwork was one thing. The record company just released the album with this cover without having the band's okay. So they ended up the work together, and in Europe it's Steamhammer that has the distribution of the album. It's for sure a great metal album, great mixed, it's a really great sound, and it's filled up with great 80s metal. You should really check this out. Next up, an American band, also from California, called The Motels. And this album, Little Robbers, was released 1983. And I like this cover. It's a really cool cover for sure, really. And the colors are great. It's a nice cover for sure. And here we have them all at the back. And this is a really great rock album for sure. So many good songs. Even here the mixing and sound is really great. And if we're looking at the songs here, Suddenly Last Summer, that be a huge hit for them, and it was hitting the number one position at Billboard's 100 rock album songs. That's really great. But I must say, I like the whole album. It was really a great album. I listened to it 5-6 days ago. It was the first time. I have never heard about the Motels before. But for sure, really great band. And last up for this episode, the well-known Ted Nugent. This album, Penetrator, was released 1984. Here is really cool artwork. And the artwork is tattooed. It's a piece of the painting Tattooed Dragon by Boris Vallejo. And it's really a nice cover. I really like it. The dragon is beautiful. At the backside we have Ted himself, and I think this is an underrated album. It's good. The whole album is so great. So many great songs. And we can look here. Where do you draw the line? That song was written by Bryan Adams and Jim Wallens. From the start, it was meaning that song should be at Bryan's album Reckless, his really huge hit album. But when it was clear this songs was outside the final song list for the album. But for the 30th anniversary release of Reckless, the song was at that album. And if you listen to that album, you can hear Bryan Adams' version of the song. But you should absolutely check this Ted Nugent album. It's great, great, great. Ted always deliver. You know what you got when you have Ted Nugent. For sure. We're looking at the dragon again. It's really great. Okay, dear friends, that was what I have for you today. I wish you a great week and see you next weekend with a new Kiss cover. Take care.